Hey y'all, it's me, Ari Bell, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you are new, please subscribe, and don't forget you are awesome.
Big rock so that nobody could get in there.
I'm the boss, you the child.
Well, then they had church day. Wait, they had church day just like us. You're right. And when their church day was over, she's all right. Let her go. She's okay. After church day, then it was the next day was Sunday, and the ladies from the church wanted to go over there and put some perfume and clean the blood off of Jesus' body and everything like that, and make him look nice because they still loved him a lot and they missed him now that he had died. And they went there, and the big stone that covered the cave, and then all day Jesus stayed up on the cross, and then he died. And then the other two that were next to him, they didn't die. So the Roman soldiers went up there and broke their legs so that they would die. And then everybody died. And they wanted to make sure Jesus was dead. They didn't want to leave him up there alive. So they took a spear. And they said, let's see if
Here's a circle.
Yeah, it is. They said, let's see if he's really dead. And they stabbed it in his side and he didn't move. They said, he's really dead. And when they stabbed him in the side, more blood came out. All this blood that Jesus was shedding. So then the next day was going to be their Jewish church day. And they wanted to bury Jesus before church day because on church day you weren't allowed to do anything. So this one guy named Joseph, he said to Pilate, he says, now that Jesus is dead and there's nothing to do with his body, can I have it and I'll put him in my grave.
Come here.
So Joseph took Jesus and wrapped him up in a piece of cloth. And what color is this cloth? White. Guess what? Tomorrow, today the cross has a purple cloth on it. Tomorrow it's going to have a white one. And when you see the white one, you remember that Joseph took Jesus' body and wrapped it up in the cloth and put it in his grave. And back in those days, their graves looked like a cave.
I don't have to tell you from one.
And they mashed it. And the stickers cut into his head, and he was bleeding down like this. And it hurt really bad. And they teased him.
I'm going to shake all the change out of his
He could have stopped him. Jesus was also God. He could have stopped him, but he didn't. Because he loves all of you so much that he knew. Back in the old days, to forgive your sins, they had to kill an animal or something pure. And Jesus said, I'll let you kill me instead for everybody's sin. Then we don't have to do that anymore.
No ma'am, no ma'am.
Now it was time they were going to really kill Jesus. And there were two other people. Have you noticed that in the front of the church we have 3 crosses? When you leave, you'll look and you'll see there's 3. And there were 2 bad guys on either side of Jesus. And this is a cross. Can you see that the cross is made out of little nails? You can see it? Okay. Well, they took nails that looked like this, kind of like a triangle, and they put them in Jesus' arms right here. Can you feel this? They didn't know him 3 times. The rooster crowed. And then when it did, Peter said, oh no, he's my friend. And I told people he wasn't my friend. But Jesus forgave him. Remember? Anytime, that's why Jesus went to the cross, to forgive you when you do bad.
Some of them have and some of them haven't.
But remember I said Jesus was bleeding? They were so mad at him, they took stickers. Jesus said, remember this blood now, it's going to come back later. Just remember when you drink something, remember that. that in a minute. So they had their dinner. And when they were done eating their dinner, Jesus started thinking about it. And he said, you know, pretty soon I'm going to die. Because remember, Judas turned him over to those people who didn't like it. And he knew he was going to be hurting. And so what he did was, he felt very sad and very alone. And what is this?
He prayed.
He prayed. A lot of times when people pray, they put their hands like this. And they, you know, because they're sad. And Jesus was sad. And he went to the Garden of Eden. If something happens to you and you become sad, you can always pray to God for help. And he helps you. So Jesus prayed.
You would have thought he didn't have food last night.
And then while he was praying in the garden, along came Judas with the soldiers. And the soldiers went to grab Jesus. And they grabbed him and they brought him over to Pilate, who was the judge. You ever seen a judge in the courtroom? He sits up behind a big desk. Boom, boom, order in the court. And Jesus was standing in front of him. And Jesus said, I want you punished. But Jesus didn't do anything wrong. You ever get punished when you didn't do anything wrong? It happens sometimes. Sometimes you deserve it, but sometimes you get punished and you didn't deserve it. Well, they took this whip and they took his shirt off and they whacked him on the back of his shirt, on his back. And you know what started happening? He started bleeding. They hit him so hard that it made blood come out of his back. Do you remember what Jesus said over here? When you drink this cup, remember my blood. There was his blood coming out of his back.
Stop checking the doors.
And all the disciples, when the soldiers took him, even though they were his best friend, when the soldiers took him, they were...
Alright, y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. And don't forget, you are awesome as always. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!